Hi, my name is HaydenAhn, and today we're doing first grade lesson 29, math. Let's just get straight into it. Word problems. Finish the stories by filling in the blanks with the numbers that make sense. Let's go straight into number one. There are more stingrays than sharks at the aquarium. So this is like a hint you can think of. So there are more stingrays, which means the number of stingrays is going to be bigger than the number of sharks. And these numbers right here in the boxes are like the options, basically. So you can only use these three numbers, basically. So there are 12 sharks, so you can kind of just say like, okay, 12 is used once. And there are blank stingrays, and there are blank more stingrays than sharks. So we know from the hint that there are more stingrays, which means stingray has to be the bigger number. So this number right here, this number that goes in this second line, has to be bigger than 12. Because 12 is this number, right? So if you look at our three options right here, the only number actually is 15. So you could just say 15. There are 15 stingrays. And that leaves, you can do the math, but would just be 15 minus 3, or sorry, 15 minus 12, which equals 3. But it's also just the last remaining option usually, so you don't really have to do the math for that, and you can just write in the last one. So I'll do part of number 3 with you guys. Janelle saw 17 planes at the airport. More planes took off than landed. Blank planes took off, blank planes landed. There are now blank planes. So again, we could probably just real quick get rid of the 17 here because it was already used once. Kind of like elimination. So more planes took off than landed. So that basically just means it's the bigger number, but it's not gonna be 15 basically for this blank, because this is gonna be bigger than this blank. But there are now 15 planes at the airport, so how do I explain this? So it's gonna be between these two numbers right here. So the bigger number between these two is 6. So 6 planes took off, and then you guys can fill in the rest. Yeah. Let's move on to word problems. Finish the stories by filling in the blanks with the numbers that make sense. This is kind of similar to the first section we just did. Let's get straight into it. Scott has 4 more cats than Ben. Scott has 11 cats, so 11. And Ben has blank cats. Scott and Ben have blank cats in all. So real quick right here, this means addition. And then also, we know that Scott has 4 more cats than Ben. So Ben has a blank number of cats. It's going to be smaller than Scott, which he had 11, right? So, and we know it's going to be smaller by 4, which means you just subtract 4 and you get 7. Or you could always just look at our little numbers right here and then just pick the smaller number, which is 7. So Ben has 7 cats. Scott and Ben have blank cats and all, so it's basically just 11 plus 7, which is 18, which is also just the last number right here. Let me highlight it to make it nice. 18 cats. Yep. I'll do part of number 4 with you guys. Randy had 8 marbles. He gave blank marbles to Ryan. Ryan already had 4 marbles. Ryan and Randy now each have blank marbles. Ryan and Randy have blank marbles all together. So real quick, here's a little tip for you guys. If you look at this last one, it says all together. Like I said, this is like one of those word hints, and it means addition usually. And if it's addition, it's going to be usually a bigger number. So first of all, we can kind of eliminate 8. And then altogether it's going to be the bigger number, which means we can probably eliminate 12 and make an educational guess, I guess. A logical guess, actually. So they would have 12 marbles altogether. And then you guys can try to fill out these middle parts on your own. Alright, moving on. Find the sums and differences. Regroup as needed. This is addition and subtraction practice. Let's get straight into number 1. 585 minus 269. So we did go over regrouping already. So 5 here. Let's focus on the ones place. 5 minus 9. Impossible, right? So we ask the 80 to donate 10 and become 70. So then this becomes 15, right? The 1 goes the 1 goes like that. So it becomes 15 minus 9, which is, you guys can, do the count number line method if you can't do it in your head. But to save time, I'm just going to give you the answer. It's 6. So 15 minus 9 is 6. And then now when we're doing the tens place, it would just be, instead of 8 minus 6, it would be 7 minus 6, which is 1. And then we can do, sorry about that, the hundreds place. 5 minus 2, nothing changes. Answer is 3, so the answer is 316. Moving on, let's do number 7. 571 plus 262. So let's get straight into the ones place. 1 plus 2, 3. Easy, simple enough, right? You can move straight on to the tens place. 7 plus 6. Now, this is 13. So the 3 from 13 stays. And then the 10 gets moved to the hundreds place. So when we do the hundreds place now, it's gonna be 1 plus 5 plus 2, which is 8. So the answer is 833. I'll do one more with you guys. Number 12. 151 minus 138. So for this one, again, ones place first. 1 minus 8, again, not possible. So we would take a 10 from the 50 and make it 40. Donate it to here to make it 11 instead of 1. So then we do 11 minus 8, which is 3. And then for our tens place, we would do 4 minus 3, which is 1. And then our hundreds place would just be 1 minus 1, which is 0. So you could just not write anything down. So the answer is 13. Alright, moving on to our last page, addition and subtraction checkup. Cross out the incorrect answers. Which seal has the most correct answers? And then write the correct answers. So, I'll just go through a few of them with you guys. Let's do this first one right here. 64, this one right here. 64 plus 23 is equal to 97. So in order to check, let's get straight into it. 4 plus 3 is 7. So that means the ones place is checked. 6 plus 2 is 8. So that means this is wrong. So just cross it out. Write 87, or here, don't cross out the whole thing, maybe cross out the answer. Or write 87 next to it, because that's the right answer. Let's do one from this seal. Let's do this problem right here. 47 plus 35 is equal to 82. So first we do the ones place. 7 plus 5 is 12. So let's write it right here, 2. And then the 10 carries over. So for the tens place, it would be 4 plus 3 plus 1, which is 8. So 82, this one's a check. We can just move on. And then let's do this last section. Let's do this problem right here. 88 minus 39 is equal to 49. So let's do the ones place. 8 minus 9, can't do that, so you would borrow a 10 from the 80, making it 70, and then donate it, making this 18. 18 minus 9, you guys can always do the number line method, but to save time, 18 minus 9 is 8, or is 9, and then we do the tens place, which is, instead of 8 minus 3, it'd be 7 minus 3, which is 4. So this one is also right. So I'll just do it like this for all the questions here, and then whichever seal has the most correct answers is the one we're looking for, okay guys? Most correct. And then you would just write that down right here. That's it, so thank you so much.